This weed is an absolute menace to homeowners, so let's talk about it. This is a grassy weed that oftentimes gets mistaken for crabgrass, but it's not crabgrass, and it actually has a different treatment method than crabgrass does. But this grassy weed is actually called Dallisgrass, and it's not Dallas like the city, it's Dallis grass. The easiest way to differentiate this from crabgrass is by looking at the seed heads. Dallisgrass has a very distinct looking seed head, and it also has these little black little fuzzy things hanging off the ends of the seeds. Now there's a few reasons why this is such a gnarly weed in the lawn and landscape and why it's difficult to control. First of all, it's very fast growing, and that's why most people don't want it in their lawns, because you go out and mow and a couple of days later it's already up and tall and producing seed heads, and it makes it where you have to frequently mow your lawn to try and keep it looking decent. The other problem with Dallisgrass is, at least here in North Texas, is it's actually a perennial. So it's going to come back from the same root year after year, which means that just applying pre-emergent is not going to stop it, because pre-emergent stops seeds from germinating, but it will not stop a plant from coming back from the root like Dallisgrass. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't use pre-emergent for controlling this weed, because pre-emergent will actually stop the spread of it, because it does spread from all of these different seeds. But it does mean that you're eventually going to have to address the actual plant itself if you want to try and stop them. So let's talk about that. These individual clumps of Dallisgrass, they could be dug out or pulled out one at a time, though it does have a very fibrous root system and it can be quite difficult to pull. There are some chemical methods to get rid of it, but it's not exactly easy either. One way is just to spot spray with glyphosate or Roundup. You'll just have to individually spray each clump and know that it's going to leave a yellow or dead spot temporarily in your yard until your other grass can grow back over that spot. Or if you have access to more commercially available sprays, there are two that you can mix together that will knock out the Dallisgrass without hurting your lawn grass, and that would be Celsius mixed with Revolver. All that being said, this is a very difficult weed to eradicate for a home gardener, but once you do have those individual clumps gone, just by having a routine maintenance of using pre-emergent, you can keep it out of your yard quite easily.